Greetings, friends. How are you? I am Syed Musab Rahim Hashmi, presently an advocate. So today we will be discussing on the topic of mortgage. One of our friend advocates, Abdul Muhib advocate, was drafting something for a client. So in our office, various things came into discussion. So few of those things which are useful for the common man, I thought I will make a video about that. In mortgage, the thing is usually people mortgage their property, fixed asset to a bank to take some loan. In that scenario, usually up to 60% of the card value or the government valuation is granted as a loan by the bank. And then the person who is doing the mortgage, they have to make a mortgage deed, and then the bank will say either they want it registered with the sub-registrar office or not registered. If an unregistered mortgage deed is enough from the bank, then you have to make the mortgage deed, sign along with two witnesses, and give with the original sale deed of the title document of the related property to the bank. And whenever you repay the loan, they will give you back the original sale deed and then cancel the mortgage deed which was made by you. In some scenarios, it is compulsory that the mortgage has to be registered with the sub-registrar. That is, in the case of you are getting construction permission, in that scenario, the GHMC usually it mortgages 20% or 25% of the built-up area. It may also mention the flat numbers or floor, whichever it wants. And when you are doing the mortgage for GHMC to get the construction permission, an officer from GHMC comes to the SRO and he signs on behalf of GHMC, and you sign on behalf of from the side of the mortgager. And then the mortgage deed is done, and one copy goes to the GHMC and one copy is with you. Once you complete the construction as per the permission granted, following the setbacks and the floors and FSI regulation, then again the GHMC officer comes and releases the mortgage which you had done before the construction. Then you can sell all the flats. Similarly, if you have a land for which you are trying to get GHMC approval, HMDA approval, or DTCP approval, depending on the road sizes which you want to give, depending on the amenities and depending on the distance from the center of the city, either the DTCP or the HMDA, they will ask for a mortgage. And in those cases also, an officer may come who will sign on behalf of DTCP or HMDA and get the mortgage. They will also demarcate in the document that these are the corner plots or these are the main road plots which are mortgaged to the DTCP and the HMDA departments of the government. And then once you complete the layout, if you are doing the proper, following the proper things which were given to you, like the width of the roads and the common areas and amenities, utilities, parks, electricity, drainage, water supply, etc., then your mortgaged plots, the 20%, which may be less or more depending on the time when you are going for mortgage, they will be released back to you and you can sell those plots at last after you have done all the developments. Then when it comes to panchayat layouts, in panchayat layouts usually they do not ask for mortgage, but presently panchayat department is not having the powers and authority to grant construction permissions and to grant permissions to make layouts. About 1 decade before and before that, they had the authority and rights to give construction permission and layout permissions, which they used to give. Therefore, if somebody is purchasing a plot in a panchayat layout, which is a recent panchayat layout, it is better to go and check with the panchayat department whether they have given the construction permission or the layout permission, because presently they don't have the powers for that. If it is an old permission, then it's okay. If it's an old layout, then you can go ahead. So this was in short about mortgaging. Okay. Thanks to Abdul Muhib advocate who was doing the latest mortgage document on which this discussion came about, and then this video was made. Thank you. Hope it was useful for all of you.